I'm gonna go ahead and start recording this game.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so it looks like we do have ADU up in the heezy on purple team, and we do have blue team Nahir as the leader. The first ban going out on Cassidy, and we did see that last game. Just another ban that just Cholo and I do not agree with. He's so easily countered that he just doesn't seem ban worthy anymore.
Yeah, he
ADU.
pretty much gets countered by range.
Yeah, a drunk unicorn immediately throwing out that Kennen ban. I guess he just really doesn't want to see an AoE comp from them. Kennen, very strong champion, very good top laner, and he can snowball really, really hard. And even
Definitely ban worthy.
definitely a ban-worthy champion in my opinion. Because when it really comes down to it, it's just you got to ban who you just feel you can't play against. Lee Sin ban going out into here, another relatively ban-worthy champion. A good Lee Sin can just pull off just with the ward jumping tricks, can just pull off some insane ganks and just very ban-worthy champion in my opinion. Shaco ban going out, another common ban from us here at Team One Oak. Shaco, just a very annoying champion to play against. It's not so much as Shaco himself is a good champion. It's just one of those where if you just aren't paying attention and he gets a couple kills early, he can snowball into the late game very, very hard. And the last ban, Twisted Fate. That is an interesting ban. I guess after last game, seeing that Twisted Fate do so well, they just didn't want to see another TF with that global presence out there, because that Twisted Fate really turned some ganks around last game.
Yeah, and Kaguma couldn't even keep up.
Cog just didn't know what to do, and the Morgana, another very good ban in my opinion by a drunk unicorn. If you notice, he has banned Kennen and Morgana. He's really kind of limiting blue team if they want to run an AoE comp, since he has eliminated two of the most common AP AoE casters.
Shen is still open as well.
And and there is the first Warwick pick that I honestly would have banned instead of Cassidon or a Twisted Fate, but Warwick.
Actually, after seeing Twisted Fate's success, I would have banned Twisted Fate, but again, Cassidy,
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
All you have to do is put a gangplank mid, and then the Cassidon's gonna run home crying like a moo.
And I'm surprised that there hasn't been a Shen pick yet. Oh, there it is.
There is a Shen pick going out on Lawler Cakes, and Shen against Warwick is that's gonna be a skill-based matchup in my opinion. Shen, though being a very, very strong top laner, a good Warwick is just gonna be able to just kind of passively farm in that lane, and depending on how he plays it once he hits level 6, this could turn out to be a pretty good pick. Ooh, switching over to Veigar.
Are they leaving Shen for ADU?
Oh, the Shen
Looks like
pick
they're-
is going to be picked up by a drunk unicorn. Running Ignite. He hasn't changed his masteries yet, so I don't know if that's a permanent pick. But that's kind of interesting to run on Shen. I would maybe take Teleport, just get that insane global presence once you are level 6.
I would prefer to have Ignite because he's laning against Warwick.
That is very true. The only time that I could maybe, since Warwick popping his W can push lanes rather quickly, the only reason that I might take Teleport would be that if he does teleport to an ally to save them or to assist in a gank, if he doesn't get back top pretty soon or have someone cover his lane, that top lane could that top tower could end up being lost rather quickly.
Oh, that is true.
Daryl Sung throwing out the Udyr pick, which was a ban last game, switching over to Nidalee.
Ew.
Now this is very interesting, since Warwick has already been picked, and I'm assuming he is going top lane. I wonder if they might be running mid or support Nidalee.
I would expect support Nidalee because they wouldn't have a strong mid lane for team fights if they, except a poke comp.
I am expecting Daryl Sung to. There it is. There he is. I was expecting him to. Oh, Tristana. I don't know if I would have picked Tristana before the other team picked their AD. Although Tristana is a good pick with that E offering healing reduction against a team
Especially
with
against
Soraka.
Soraka.
And it seems that Lollercakes has taken Soraka, but he does have Smite, so it looks like he's going to be trading with someone else, just picking up Soraka for them early. Dead Rage is choosing LeBlanc as a mid pick. LeBlanc, very, very strong mid, and very assassin-like us, more of a solo queue type champion.
But it might be bad to pick LeBlanc first. Well, it looks like he's
Ooh.
switching to Cho'Gath.
Yeah, the only reason that I might think a LeBlanc pick would be good is just those ganks are going to be so amazing when Shen hits level 6. LeBlanc heads in bottom lane, Shen ults down, and that turns into, you thought it was 2 people bottom, and now it's 4. And then if the jungler comes, they can get 5 people bottom rather quickly, and then take a dragon.
Picking up Ashe and
Ooh.
Cho'Gath. With Ashe, Soraka, and Shen, purple team's gonna have a lot of global power.
Ooh, yes, very, very much so. Purple team is looking very tanky right now with the Shen pick and the Cho'Gath. I'm not too sure what they are doing here. It's either going to be a jungle Cho'Gath or a jungle Shen, or they might run Cho mid. I have not seen Cho mid in a very, very long time.
Looks like Monkey Brains is picking Mordekaiser.
Mordekaiser, if he is going to be laning against Cho mid, I don't know if Mordekaiser is the strongest pick because Cho is just going to have so much sustain, and Mordekaiser is kind of the opposite of sustain until he gets his until he gets his Hex Tech. So this lane could end up being Cho is just going to be an immovable object, while Mord is just going to have to head back pretty often. There is
Alistar.
Alistar
Tristana,
Tristana, very, very strong lane. And so now all we're waiting on... changing it to Ahri at the last second. And there is the Lux pick. I'm assuming there is going to be a lot of trading going on here. So far...
Drunk Unicorn.
I feel like a Drunk Unicorn's going to be going... Yeah, there's the Lux pick. Shen is currently the jungler right now, although that might be switched with Cho'Gath. We're just going to have to wait and see. No, it appears that Shen is going to be in the jungle, Lux is going to be mid, and Cho'Gath is going to be in the top lane. Currently, just looking at team comp right now, I'm going to have to see them play this one out. Blue team is running a lot of individually strong champions like Warwick, Tristana, the Tristana Alistar combo, Udyr, and Ahri. Although purple team, if they synergize well, this could be a very, very interesting team for them.
This is a very CC heavy game.
The only it's just such a shame that they are a very, very heavy heal team with Shen's sustain, Cho'Gath's healing, and he is running Clarity Surge. I'm a little confused. There he goes. Yeah, there he goes. Changes to a Flashing Knight at the very last second.
Shen jungle. I don't really like Shen jungle. Well, Saint Vicious, a professional player, has run it before, but I'd rather see Shen top because there's gonna be presence from the jungler anyway. Having Shen top is just extra presence.
Yeah, the huge thing is having Shen in the jungle almost negates his ultimate power. Having him top lane allows you to have your jungler gank and allows you to have your top ganking. When you throw Shen in the jungle, I mean, you're allowing him, he still can gank, but I mean, it's not the same. You're not gonna have the whole team coming in kind of feeling you get when you're running Shen top lane.
Also, this might be a hard game for Shen if Udyr decides to counter jungle because Udyr clears significantly faster than Shen.
Very, very much so. When we look individually at the champions, I'm gonna have to say that I'd prefer blue team in this matchup. I think that Tristana Alistar is very, very strong lane, and they do have that healing reduction against Soraka and Ashe, so I feel bot lane can go either way. But the Ahri Lux matchup, I'm gonna have to take Ahri in this one. And I'm going to have to take Ahri in this one. The jungle matchup, Udyr is just going to have such a stronger clear and such more of a ganking presence than Shen. The only problem is for Shen is going to be, if blue team's playing very passively, Shen is not a very fast clearing jungler. So unlike Udyr, Shen just can't go head back into the jungle and just farm it up very quickly like Udyr can.
And also, team comp wise, I would prefer to have purple team's comp. because in a pug, there won't be much communication, and Shen, pupils, they might not be calling out the cooldown of Shen's ult,
Mm-hmm.
and Ashe could just randomly catch you with that arrow.
Yeah, this actually, the thing, purple team, the individual champions on blue team I feel are stronger, but if purple team plays their comp correctly, I feel like they can be a very, very strong team. Cho and Shen are going to both be very tanky, just kind of meat shields, allowing Lux and Ashe to kind of head out, allowing Lux and Shen to deal some heavy, or Lux and Ashe to deal some heavy damage. And if one of them does get jumped, they will have Soraka's healing, and Soraka can exhaust someone. You might notice that blue team is, again, just like last game, running no exhaust. So if that Ashe racks up some kills, they might not have anything that's really going to stop her.
It looks like lane matchups. I'd say mid lane is pretty even or in Ari's favor because both champions have a snare that gets blocked by minions and then a damage skill that doesn't get affected by minions. But then Ari has lower cooldowns than Lux.
Much lower cooldowns. The thing that's going to happen, though, is if they both throw out their combo at the same time, Ari can start playing pretty aggressively, knowing that her combo is going to be back up before Lux's is.
And Cho'Gath against Warwick, I'd say that's a pretty even lane.
Things are not looking very good for purple team. Blue team does have 4 skins compared to purple team's 1.
Ooh.
This is very bad. I will say that one is Unchained Alistar, which is a free skin, and one is Riot Girl Tristana, another free skin. But the thing is, you have to look at that just amazing Ari skin right there, and the very, very nice, I believe that is Primal Udyr.
Yeah, and even if you don't count Riot Girl or Unchained Alistar, it's still 2-1.
Still 2-1. Either way, blue team is coming out in an advantage here. So it looks like a drunk unicorn is going to be cranking up his toaster, hoping to get into the game. I'm sorry, Lawler Case, only at 30% right now, along with Ozrath. If anybody is watching my stream currently, I can actually show you real quick. If we do go to Facebook, into the group Albert Stream, we can see that I have posted the specs of the toasters that they are running. It is a Black & Decker T125 6B 850 watt 2-slice toaster with bagel function and a removable crumb tray. Now, the advantage that the removable crumb tray is going to be giving to both teams is that that's just not going to get much of a mess when they are trying to get in a rush during the morning, and it's just going to make for easier cleaning when they have a little more time at home in the later after maybe they get off work and have breakfast. So it looks like we are going to be getting into game right now. I do not know which team has started up the toasters first, so I am currently not aware of anyone having a significant breakfast advantage.
I'm actually still in loading screen.
I am not. Yeah, so am I.
Oh.
I thought we were about to get in the game.
Looks like IP prices, Ashe and Soraka are both 450, and it doesn't seem like blue team has any 450 champions.
And we are going to go ahead and get into game. Udyr running out very early, getting on the edge of
the Doran's Blade.
Very common pick. Yeah, with a Soraka. Tristana buying the Doran's Blade with an Alistar. I don't know if I agree with that so much. Though Alistar does have a heal, it is definitely not as significant as Soraka's, and Alistar usually doesn't even get his heal until level 3 after he has gotten his combo. Soraka going very standard, Fairy Charm, 3 pots, 2 wards. That means that she does not have the utility mastery, and we could be seeing a 21 in defense Soraka. She does have 497 health compared to Alistar's 600, so I don't believe she is running defensive masteries. Alistar, though, having the same item build as Ashe, as Soraka, though having about 100 more health. Blue team looks like they are trying to pull something off right here. Cho calling out SOP. I believe that is a variation of the word SUP, trying to let the blue team know that he is aware that they are trying to invade his jungle. Purple team being very, very defensive right here, knowing that Shen is not a very strong jungler, so they are just grouping up around that blue buff, just hoping that he does not get any of his buffs stolen. Now, if I was blue team and I was this Udyr, I would just go. I would get start off wolves, grab my blue, and then just go straight for Shen's red. Shen is not going to be able to stop you. If he gets a hard pull at blue, he could very, very easily take Shen's red.
Looking at skill selection, it was probably a better idea not to invade because Ahri picked up her Q instead of her charm.
Yes, that is a very good point, and it's very, very risky if very, very risky to pick up your E early because that just gives you a disadvantage at level 1 because that E is single target and cannot go through minions, and if you get into a fight at level 1, you're really not gonna be able to do much if there are minions in the way. Udyr not going for a counter jungle, but it looks like Shen is going to go for a very, very early gank on Ahri at level 2. Udyr at Wraiths, so he might even be able to stop this. They're going for Ahri right now. He lands a taunt on Ahri. ADU coming in, landing some auto attacks. I just don't know if they're going to be able to do enough damage since ADU is still only level 1. That was a very nice play by Shen. That's going to make Ahri burn probably all 3 of her pots, while Ch1nkMonster is still going to keep all 3 of his.
It doesn't seem like he casted his spell unless he casted it before
I believe that he did use it to try to poke her, or he may have used it on the minions. Darylsung and Dead Rage having a fight top. Darylsung playing very, very aggressive right here. Oh, he is dropping Dead Rage very low. Though Dead Rage pulls off the defensive ignite, hoping just to get Darylsung off of him. Udyr is level 3, and it looks like he might be going in for a gank top, but there is some action going on, and this might be first blood. The flash, and Darylsung does pick up first blood. Very nice play by Darylsung.
The advantage that
But wait a minute, Shen might be able to pick up a kill here if Darylsung, because Darylsung does not have his flash. That was a very nice taunt. I just don't know if he's gonna have the damage.
Looks like Shen is.
Udyr is coming. Oh, he might be able to pull off a counter gank right here. Very nice flash. He is going to pull. Oh, he is going to do his Phoenix stance, and he's going to dash away. But he does have that movement speed and red buff. But he is going to get away. Lots of summoners blown top and in the jungle. Let's see what's going on bot lane. What's up is very, very low. And he is only 14 CS to Tristana's 14. But he's just so very low right now.
Now, What's Up is going to have to play very passively against an Alistar.
I feel like we may have not done too great of a job matching up these teams. And What's Up is going to die very, very early.
Now, although, it looks like Udyr's coming in top.
He is going to land the stun on Dead Rage and get a slow, but I just don't know that if it's going to be enough. And with that silence, oh! Darylsung is going to pick up his second kill 4 minutes in, and it looks like we may just have another lopsided game right here.
Well, we haven't seen the global power of Purple Team yet, so we can't call that early. But,
very, very in the favor of Blue Team right now. A 1,400 gold advantage. And
but Warwick does have an advantage on Cho'Gath in the laning phase because Warwick can hit anything and gain HP back, but Cho'Gath needs to get a kill to get a health back.
It just seems, even though it's so early on, every lane is losing right now. Ch1nkMonster having a lot of trouble CSing under the tower right now. You can see that he only has 11 compared to Ahri's 15. Warwick does have 25 CS and 2 kills compared to Cho'Gath's 13. We are seeing a very, very heavy advantage in every lane right now.
Looking at mid lane, it seems like both players are missing a lot of CS.
Yeah, as you can see, like the other lanes, like Tristana has 25 CS, but Ahri only has 16. I mean, it's not like one lane's getting more creeps than the other. Both lanes are just having a lot of trouble getting those last hits. So even though Ahri is down health pots right now, a Ch1nkMonster just not having that mana does not want to press on Ahri at all, thinking that if she lands her combo that he's just going to be done for. And there is the combo right now. Ahri does have her ult. but she just does not have the mana to continue on with that.
Shen's coming up top, getting the Warwick.
Oh, and this might be a kill on Daryl Sung, but he might be able to turn
he
around
might
and
kill
get a
the
kill
Shogun.
on Dead Rage, and that is going to be a 1-for-1. Very nice play by Daryl Sung, able to get a kill in a 2v1 situation. What's up? Falling very low.
The killing speed.
300 gold bonus, very true. But just What's up is not able to keep up currently down bottom with that trading. Oh, but he is, thanks to Soraka's heals, he is getting up pretty high. And Soraka going in for those silences, just, I guess, you know, wanting to keep Alistair out of there, making sure, hey, this is my carry, you're not going to combo him.
And Tristana's up 1 kill and 7 CS.
So we're seeing a really hefty gold advantage going on down bot lane. I can go ahead and look at it right now. Tristana does have 2,005 to Ash's 1,005 or 1,600, excuse me. So Tristana is about at a 400 gold advantage, and at the first back, that's gonna be about. That's either gonna be she's either gonna have, you know, a Berserker Greaves over Ash, maybe another Dorn's Blade, possibly a Vamp Scepter. She's gonna be one early item ahead of Ash right now, and that's gonna really hurt them for trading down bot lane. Shen is throwing out the pings to a Drunk Unicorn on blue buff, letting him know, you know, this is yours, come take it. And it looks like a Drunk Unicorn is going to grab that blue buff.
Ahri also having picked up blue buff.
Oh, landing the snare. Oh, but Udyr is right there. It looks like a Drunk Unicorn is in a very sticky situation. He does land the flash, but Ahri is at tower range.
A lot of damage.
Flashed all the ults, just missing. Just missing.
If he hit that, Shen would have been able to pick it up.
Yeah, that is a 323 damage ultimate at the moment, while Ahri had less than that in terms of health. Although Magic Resist would have picked up some of it, there is a pretty hefty chance that that would have even been able to pick up the kill on its own.
Now Warwick, having 15 more CS and Cho'Gath and 2 kills ahead, it seems like Warwick has top lane 1.
He really does, and he's pressuring that so hard. He's just trying to zone Dead Rage. He knows that he has so much lifesteal to where any damage that he takes from the minions, he's just going to be able to heal it right back with 1Q while harassing.
Looks like Shen is coming in for the gank, but Warwick does not have River warded, so he does not see Shen coming.
So Shen does land the taunt, but he does have flash, and Cho'Gath did, in my opinion, had a very poorly placed knock-up, since he did use it while Warwick was already taunted. They could have done a very nice combo with that, but instead it just ended up being, you know, CCing someone while they're already CC'd, not giving them too much of an advantage. But it looks like
that Warwick doesn't have it warded, Shen stays in the bush. It looks like he's leaving.
Yeah, if we do look, but if you look, Warwick does have a ward in Tribush that extended, and he was able to see Shen leave, so now he's going to be able to play pretty aggressively. And if you look down bot lane, there is Udyr coming in for the gank, but they are just not going to be able to get that. If you do look at blue team's ward coverage, he looks like Shen could actually have a pretty easy time ganking bot. However, if you press F1, you can actually just see their side. You can see that they do not have a river ward or a Tribush, and there goes out the river ward right now. So mid is 36 CS, 244, which is an 8 CS difference of about 100 gold. Oh, Ahri is landing that on ADU. She is igniting. It looks like she is going in. ADU with a very nice snare. Shen coming in to ult just to ensure that a Drunk Unicorn does not fall and Ahri's ult is down, while a Drunk Unicorn does have his laser up.
That Shen ult was very much needed because Ahri had 2 more stacks on her ultimate.
Yeah, even though ADU had hit the snare and he did it again, even though he had hit the snare, it just seems like Ahri really wouldn't have cared and just would have kept pressuring for that kill. So it seems pings are going out. Oh, there is an Ash arrow coming in right now, and it's just barely going to miss Ahri. That would have been a very nice play by What's Up, but I just don't think that he broke out the protractor and aimed it correctly. Looks like Udyr is going in top, and he is going to land that stun on Dead Rage, and Daryl Sung is going to go ahead and ult, but just this Udyr is just not going to pressure that, and it looks like Dead Rage is going to kill Daryl Sung, and it's going to be an unanswered kill. Oh, and it looks like Akron might be able to land a kill on Udyr right now. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. This could be Purple Team coming right back into the game right here. Because even though they both do have red buff, Shen is just going to keep slowing him and pressuring this kill. And that is going to be Ari coming in, ADU missing his ultimate, but that was a very, very nice trade for, or very, very nice pickup for Purple Team. Daryl Sung just making a very, very poor mistake in engaging right there. I guess there was just some poor communication going on with his Udyr. You know, Warwick was just saying, I'm going in, we're getting this kill, and Udyr just wanted to back off the whole time.
It was just a very bad choice to die with Cho'Gath's ult still up.
Oh, very, very much so. And what, does Cho'Gath have any fee stacks going on right now? He has 2 fee stacks going on right now, and he just picked up his 3rd, and it just seems like if they don't start pressuring Cho'Gath right now and getting rid of those stacks, he actually might start becoming a pretty powerful force, because if he starts getting those fee stacks and maybe some more gold per 5 items, it's not going to matter that he's so far behind in CS, he's just going to catch up in gold anyways. But just look at that. Dead Rage completely underestimating Warwick, getting too confident after that kill, and he is already being chunked down to below half HP. And it seems like Blue Team is going to go for Dragon right now, and if I can look, Purple Team has no wards right there, and they just have no idea that it's going on.
And Shen does not have his ultimate, so there's not really...
There are
not much
pings going out. There are pings going out, but just Purple Team just completely unaware of this Dragon, and
the whole team could totally kill... Or never mind,
this is a very, very easy kill if they can go on in on Udyr right now, but no. And Lawler Cakes actually might be getting caught right here. Oh, that is the ult, and there is the Pulverize. And let's see. Oh, and then headbutting right into Ari. She flashes, but it's just not going to be enough. Tristana is going to pick up that kill, and Blue Team has just pulled away again, getting that Dragon, and then a very, very easy kill on Soraka.
And adding on to Tristana's advantage.
Oh, Josh is getting a combo on Daryl Sung. He is ignited, but he does flash. I just don't think that they... Oh, and then Sick Drizzy is right here. This, if they play this correctly, this could be 2 kills for Purple Team. They are both very, very low. I do think that ADU maybe used his ultimate a little too early. He kind of used it to engage, but maybe he should have snared, ulted, tried to lay in some more damage on them, and then as they were getting away, that's probably when you want to land that ultimate.
Oh, and it does seem like Udyr is going Tiger.
Which is, I guess that this Udyr feels that their team is already far enough ahead to where his jungle clearing speed isn't gonna matter, and that's actually not bad for him going Tiger Stance in this situation. That's actually just lowering his jungle speed to Shen's, but now he's just gonna have so much more burst than if he was playing Phoenix.
Yeah, but I would expect the wriggles on a Tiger Udyr.
Yeah. But no, I guess he is going for that early Randuin's, just hoping that in the next team fight that's going on, he's going to pop that Randuin's, and then there's just going to be nothing that the enemy Ashe is going to be able to do.
It's like Lux is calling for blue.
Lux calling for blue. She is currently only 2 CS behind Ari, but Ari does have that 1 assist, which pretty much makes up for it.
And looks like mid lane still has the low CS.
Yeah.
Every other lane is around 90 or 100.
And it looks like Nahir, if you look at the... Oh, Alistar landing a very, very nice flash pull, or sorry, combo. But it's just not going to be enough to take them down with those Soraka heals.
That Soraka armor buff is just too much for that Tristana right now.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and look at this Udyr. This Udyr has he only has 1 rank in Tiger, so I don't exactly know why he was going for that Tiger Stance damage when rank 4 Phoenix, just the overall, just even, you know, the aura around him is going to do more damage than Tiger Stance. I don't know if Udyr is really thinking that one out. They are grouping up right here. I don't know what's going on by both teams. There are 4 bottom.
But
5 bottom, my
Purple
correction.
Team is missing Cho'Gath.
Cho'Gath, oh, this is a very good situation where Cho'Gath...
Lux is split.
Cho'Gath can just start pushing top. Udyr could be caught right here. Oh, What's up? Laying some very, very nice damage into Ari, missing the
arrow.
ultimate for a second time. Oh, that is so disappointing. So Soraka is commenting that Ash did make the field goal, not hitting one person with the ultimate, and the reference that she's doing is 3 points, because in football, a field goal is, you know it, 3 points.
Looks like Udyr is going top to stop.
And if you look at this top right now, Cho really did not do much with the 5 bottom. He didn't pressure that as much as he probably should have. Daryl Sung hanging out around here. Daryl Sung does have his ult. It looks like they are going to try to get a dive on Ash right here. Letting Tristana push the lane, and it looks like Ari is heading down too, and it just... Daryl Sung not getting any of the auto attacks in on that. And they are going to poke him, but they're not getting back. Ari is going to head up. If Daryl wants to go for this gank, he's going to have to go right now.
And with Lux's ult and Shen's ult, it could easily be counter ganked, but Purple Team is just gonna let their turret go.
Purple Team only down 600 gold right now, which is a little surprising since Blue Team has taken a dragon, but that first tower. Oh, yeah, they were up a tower, but now they've evened it out on towers, and now Blue Team does have another 1.4k gold advantage.
Now, for Purple Team to come back, they really need to take advantage of their global ults.
Yeah.
We've been seeing Ash missing his arrow, and then Lux not really being able to make much use or get any kills with her ult. But we have seen Shen save his teammates.
So we're seeing them group up at mid right here. Looks like this might be a gank on Ari. If Cho'Gath... Oh, that is a flat... Oh my god! So much damage going out on Ari. Just a very good... That was such a coordinated gank. A drunk unicorn telling Ari to give him that butt. A reference to video game Donkey's videos where he does use a very common catchphrase such as "gimme that butt" while chasing enemy and friendly champions around the map. Dead Rage is going to miss that, and let's just see what he is building. It looks like he's building a very tanky Cho'Gath. He does have that catalyst.
It looks like...
Oh, there's a huge engage going on right here. Dead Rage flashing out almost immediately. Shen soaking up all that damage, and the Ash misses again. A very easy ultimate. Oh, a drunk unicorn. There's just so much damage going out here, but none of it is being focused. Daryl Sung looks like he is going to jump on Ash. That was probably more of for an escape than anything, but Shen is going to ult in. Wassup probably should have been trying to get closer to Daryl's. Oh, and that was a very nice knock-up. And that fight just went so well.
And Dragon is up.
Oh, and that was just such perfect timing. That is just going to be a free dragon for Purple Team. That one fight turning the game around for Purple Team. And Ari looks like she's trying to do something right here, but there's just really nothing that she can do.
That was a huge game throw for Blue Team when they decided to fight 4v5.
And Soraka giving the enemy team, it looks like these are some joke tips, telling them to focus Shen. This might be a strategy that they're trying to pull off here, making Shen look like a more appealing target, so that way they can get them to switch the focus onto Shen, who is going to be very tanky, and allowing their carries to just kind of blow through the rest of the team.
Looks like Lux is coming down bottom.
Lux is coming down bottom right now, but she looks like she's backing off, heading back mid, seeing that she doesn't want Ari to pull ahead of her too much in CS.
But Lux is ahead in gold with her 2 kills.
Yeah. Right now, the advantage is just looking very, very nice for Purple Team right now. And if they don't do a game... Oh! Very, very nice charm. Hit through the wall, unloading very, very nice damage onto ADU.
And looking at bot lane right now, the Tristana is way ahead of Ash.
Yeah, the thing that you
Tristana
can...
has her Infinity Edge.
The thing with these Ash...
got her BF sword.
The thing that you can really tell just about the laning in these Ash ultimates is just that Tristana as a player just seems so far ahead of this Ash.
Ash hasn't. I don't think
Ash
has hit a
Ash has
single
shot 3 arrows, 2, and look, and then
Hitting her first arrow.
Hitting her first arrow, and that is
Like
just
doing tons of damage.
that is just going to be too easy for purple team. Ooh, blowing her flash and the ultimates. So Ari is now going to have no escape for about the next minute or so. Oh, getting a very nice charm on what's up, but it's just not going to be enough. And one thing that is very interesting thing to note about this team is they have oh, looks like they are engaging right now. Ch1nk landing a very nice taunt on all 3 people, but that probably was not that smart of an engage under the tower like that. They just don't have the damage, and Ch1nk is going to fall, and that is going to be an unanswered kill. I think that was a very bad play by Ch1nk, getting way too confident in themselves and almost throwing the game right there.
Yeah, if anyone was gonna tank the turret, it should have been Cho'Gath.
Yeah, just look at that show, and they are being way too aggressive right now. What's up might fall from this. No, Udyr did not get the stun off.
And they stayed way too long. Seeing as blue team respawned already,
Yeah.
they overstayed.
Well, this is...
Alistar is dropping wards.
This just does seem like it's anybody's game, but the only problem right now is just the purple team has to... Oh, and then Alistar coming in with a very nice knockup that is just... It looks like it's not going to be able to save Ari, although it is... Oh, and then Tristana will fall. A very nice play by Ash. She was caught... And Ch1nk coming in for the ultimate, and then he is going to land the taunt on Udyr, and that is just going to be a free kill on Udyr, and that's...
Both teams are just making mistakes.
That's just what we were talking about earlier, about that global presence that Ch1nk delivers. Udyr thought that he was coming in for an easy one-on-one kill on Ash, and then it just ended up Ch1nk coming in, and then with Lux and Soraka very shortly behind, that fight turned rather quickly for that Udyr. The Cho'Gath claiming that he is the best Cho'Gath in the game. This Dead Rage fellow, it seems like it'd be an interesting character. Last game claiming he is the best Blitzcrank in the game. So he just seems like he's mastered so many champions that just, you know, he has such, well, one huge advantage. It just looks like he has such a variety of champions to play compared to the other team.
I think it may be safe to say that he is the best player in the game.
In this game, it seems that Dead Rage, both games consistently, has been very, very strong. Last game, landing some Blitzcrank pulls. He actually landed a Blitzcrank pull in an earlier game that basically determined the game by catching a Warwick and creating a 4v5 fight, allowing his team to do Baron and just going on to win. So he did land some very, very nice, he has been very, very nice plays. He has consistently been the best player in this game if I had to choose one. And now we can finally see that Cho'Gath is starting to really get some real items, you know, other than just his starting ones. And it looks like he is going to go for tanky AP Cho'Gath, not running the on-hit Cho'Gath, which we have seen in tournament play, such as Hotshot GG at IPL 4.
Also, although he lost early game, he seems to be catching up very well.
He is actually ahead of Warwick in CS right now, ahead of him in kills and
assists.
And 2 gold per 5 items. He is just getting so much gold. I'll actually switch to the gold right now. You can look at Warwick 8,600 to Warwick 6,300. Oh, and Warwick is ulting ADU. There is a 3-man gank, and there is really no hope for ADU right now. He is going to give off a desperation ult, hoping to just do some damage, but that is going to be a kill for Ari. A killing spree shut down, and she's going to get double buff. Very, very nice play by blue team.
Seems like that was a wasted ultimate from Lux, even though it is a low cooldown.
Yeah. Ooh, it seems like Ash is just like very desperately trying to pick up a kill on Tristana here. If I were him, I would have just suicided on the tower right there. Oh no, his team is just shortly behind. And Ch1nk is going to not engage. Ch1nk is
just playing it safe there.
He's playing it very, very safe, knowing that Tristana is very close, and even though she is low, she can hop in and out of a fight relatively easily with that rocket jump. Dragon is up, and blue team is backing off. This actually, with a Warwick and with a Warwick and Alistar, or with Warwick and Tristana, blue team could probably pull that off without a jungler, leaving the jungler top and just kind of not even letting purple team know what's going on. Because Daryl's son does have an oracle, so he could clear the ward.
And knowing Cho'Gath is top, blue team should probably go to Dragon right now while
Knowing-
it's 5v4
I don't-
because Cho'Gath is one of the only member on purple team that doesn't have anything global.
Well, I don't know about that. Well, see, the huge thing is that Udyr is sitting top, and that is blue team's jungler. So if there is a dragon fight going on right here, Udyr is not even going to be able to help them out. Oh, they are waiting in that bush, and there are some V-pings going out by Daryl Sung. I don't know if that was the smartest play on Daryl Sung's part, because it seemed that purple team was just unaware they were in that bush. And there is the ward in the bush, and if Ashe Arrows right now looks like she's not going to, she wants to play it safe.
They're starting Dragon.
They are pulling out Dragon. ADU using that very, very early ultimate on Dragon with the low cooldown. That is an advantage to Lex. So you can use that at almost any time, and it will be up very soon. They can take Dragon right now because they're just Udyr wasn't there. They could have gone in and just gotten it. They wouldn't have had a smite. Very nice arrow going in by What's Up. They are focusing Daryl Sung, which is a very interesting choice, but just that nice AoE damage. Alistair is heading in. Very nice knock-up on Cho'Gath. He is going to flash on top and feast Tristana, and she is gone. Everyone on blue team seeming to fall very, very low. Oh, it looks like, very bad play by Alistair. Just headbutting Cho'Gath right on top of Ahri. That knock-up did not hit. Very nice,
flash taunt.
very nice flash taunt. And that's also going to be a free dragon for purple team. GG, well played. There might be a surrender coming out very soon. It seems that Warwick is already claiming that the game is over.
Oh yeah, what Lux just said, wasted his ult. That is true. They fought without Lux ult.
And that is Lux's main source of damage. You can look at it right now. That is 450 AoE damage that could have been used in that team fight. I mean, right now, Purple just seems like they are so far ahead if they can win a fight without Lux even using her ultimate. Dead Rage is going out and gonna go ahead and call Warwick a scrub, which is a very, very interesting statement by Dead Rage, saying that he was actually losing top to Warwick until his team came in to help.
But he did come back.
He came back and he actually
played very well for
he pulled off a very, very nice play. I don't know if you remember earlier in the game when there was actually that 2v1 tower dive and he was able to pick up a kill and live.
And he's just landing consistent ruptures.
See, Alistair and Tristana coming around right here with Udyr, maybe hoping to catch someone. ADU is not going to throw out anything to check the bush, missing his snare, just barely, and I think that Udyr is actually going to be able to escape from this one. That Ashe arrow I'm following the Ashe arrow, and it has gone off of the map, and it is going to probably not be seen again.
It looks like Ashe.
It seems like if we were to zoom out of the map of Summoner's Rift, we'd probably just see a ton of Ashe arrows flying around the world.
Well, especially from this game, because What's Up has probably landed.
What's Up has landed, I think, less than half of his arrows. Very nice snare onto Monkey Brains, but it just seems like Purple Team does not want to follow up with that under the tower. Very scared of what's going to happen. They are actually not all 5 mid. There's only 4 mid. They are missing their AD carry, which should be their main source of damage.
It looks like Udyr is using Fog of War.
Yeah, if I can actually switch over to
they actually see the Udyr.
Yeah, I'm switching over to Purple Team. Oh, they are engaging right now. Udyr is going to try to catch Shen, which is a very interesting choice, since Shen is so tanky. But it just seems Purple Team is not even going to help him. They just did not want to fight that without having Ashe there.
That was a really bad idea for Ashe to get red because Ashe already has a slow.
It was just not worth it. Ashe going red really enabled blue team to go ahead and pick up a kill on... Alistair being snared in turret range. He is going to go ahead and ult. ADU blowing his ult but only hitting Alistair, which was very, very bad for an AoE ult like that.
And it barely does any damage to Udyr.
Oh, hitting the double snare! And then Ashe is just going to unload onto that Udyr, doing so much damage, but none of them are going to fall. Dead Rage just getting up in the middle of them and tanking all that damage. And I will note that Shen is alive right now, and I'm assuming the Purple Team is going to want to engage right now, and then Shen can just come... Yeah, there is the Shen ult on top of Soraka, but they need to go out. Very nice ult! Oh my gosh! Daryl Sung being taunted, falling very easily, and if they can get some sort of CC, they might be able to pick up a second kill right here. Oh, the flash exhaust by Soraka, but Alistair just headbutting him right back out of range. A lot of flashes going down right here, but not a lot being done. What's up falling very, very low, but no kills are going to go out. Tristana, Alistair, and What's up all dangerously low. But it just seems like... Oh, they are engaging... I don't know what exactly is going on here. Both teams playing very, very aggressively when they are just so very low. Daryl Sung saying, now it's GG, game's too far off. Daryl Sung exhibiting strategy A, it's called being a bitch in chat, and it's trying to get the other team to get a false sense of confidence. I have played with Daryl Sung before, and he has pulled the being a bitch in chat move before. He actually pulls it he pulls the being a bitch in general move quite often, especially if he is ever in Ventrilo with all of us. He usually complains about his elo when just is just another example of him giving up and not doing much for his team.
It seems like blue team can still come back.
Sick Dizzy flashing on top of Cho'Gath, which is a very interesting choice since the stun proc was not up on bear stance again. ADU is claiming that he is up into Heezy, and this is a drunk unicorn. The thing about oh, this could be a very, very nice catch on ADU right there, being ulted, and he is going to get knocked back, and that is just going to be a free kill. This could be a 4v5 situation, and this might be a Baron fight right now. They might just try to desperate Baron right now, because this is really going to be the only way that they are going to get ahead.
After seeing what happened, it doesn't seem like ADU is, in fact, up in the Heezy.
Oh, Alistair's standing right here. Alistair could pull a very nice move. Alistair could headbutt Shen through the wall. Oh, never mind. That is just going to be an ultimate on top. It looks like Udyr is going to fall.
Trey just eats the Udyr at like corner HP. That's a lot of
Shen
damage.
is going to taunt Daryl Sung. Daryl is going to pull a bitch move and die. And that is going to be a 3-for-0 kill. And then it looks like Purple Team is going to take Baron.
I'm surprised that ADU is saying that Ashe.
And
is
there
the
goes
best.
the surrender vote.
I would expect I would expect the best Ashe to be Dead Rage, since he is the best Cho'Gath and the Blitzcrank.
Wow, that was just such a very, very close game. But then again, Daryl Sung just being a huge bitch.